Hello everyone. Today we're going to work on the NAND to Tetris projects. I'm going to start with project 1. The idea here is to build a computer from scratch. Basically you start with logic gates and then you build the CPU, ALUs, memory units, and then you keep going one layer of abstraction higher all the way until you get to building Tetris, the game, on the computer you just built. So that's why it's called NAND to Tetris. And the first project involves building 15 logic gates or chips, and the first one I'm gonna build, as per the project guidelines, is the NOT gate. So let's begin. I'll just use nano for no particular reason. Um, and Yeah, okay. So the NOT gate I already have built, and now we have to test it. Um, and yeah, so the idea is that you can only use NAND gates to build all your other gates. And also you can use the gates you build to build other gates, but you have to, the only one you're provided is NAND initially. So here the idea is to use NAND and construct NOT out of it. So if you look at the definition of NAND, it's not AND basically, right? And so that means every time AND would be true, NAND is not true, and every time AND wouldn't be true, that is, it would be false, NAND is true. So that's why NAND is true in 3 cases, and then in the case of both inputs being true, NAND is false. If you look at the NOT gate, the logic is obviously just to flip whatever the input is. And so what you can do is you can hold the input A in NAND constant to be 1, and then you can make B the input to the NOT gate. And if you do that, then for the input 0, you get 1 as the output. And then for the input 1 into the NOT gate, you get 0 as the output. So we're essentially using NAND holding 1 as the constant input to its A input, and then using the input to the NOT gate as the input to the NAND gate for the B input. And yeah, so okay, maybe that was complicated, but it's pretty simple. So we're gonna have to test it now, and we use this simulator and to test. And so I did load it, but I don't know if like what happened, but it doesn't seem to have the code that I want, right? Oh, I'm in the built-in section. Okay, right, that's why. So I need to be in projects. That's where my stuff is. Yeah. So, well, this didn't update still. Still says built-in not, which is not what I want. Weird. Okay, something's... Oh, it didn't compile or something. What is this? A pin... Something's off. Okay, let me just reopen the program. Okay, so it's tools and then it's hardware simulator. Okay. I think it takes a second to load. There it is. And okay, yeah, something's broken. Line 15. Okay. Let's go debug that. I'm just gonna use VS Code because it's kind of annoying to navigate it through the terminal. Well, let's see. I'm gonna open a new window. Okay. alright, nothing to see here. Alright. Okay. What the? Alright, so none of the why can't I load any of them in this? Oh, I guess I have to load the folder. Okay, sure. That's fine. Um, yeah, okay. Let's see here. So, not. Okay. Yeah, here it didn't like something, but it didn't tell me what exactly. I can't, what the heck? This doesn't even tell me what it, how do I, okay. Do I have to like import it or something? No way, right? I have to import NAND. I think it's built in. So, everything looks good to me. If you could just tell me what this is saying. A pin named what? Let's see. Maybe if I look at the examples, it'll tell me if I'm missing something. Hmm. Oh, maybe, um, no, I don't think I have to say that built-in thing. Hmm. Hmm. What do you think I should ask ChatGPT? Should we succumb? I think I think we should, because I can't figure out why what this error is. Like, it'd be nice if I could read this, but okay, maybe I shouldn't just yet. Um, what? Okay. Ah. Oh, a pin name is expected. Perfect. Okay, that's helpful. Now I actually know what the error is. Um, pin name is expected. What do you mean, dude? It's NAND. What do you mean, bruv? Oh, maybe I need that space? There's no way, right? I mean, all of the examples have a space though, so maybe it's just a matter of that missing space. Let's see. Hmm. Doesn't look like it. Line 15, pin name is expected. I mean, it's NAND, brother. What do you mean? Yep, it's NAND, alright. Alright, hold on. Let's look at this. So this one says not in out, right? And then if you look at this, yeah, it follows that. So what the? Alright, let me try one more thing. I'm gonna close the program and maybe reopening it will help. Alright. Bruv. Pin name is expected. Okay. Alright, let's try Google. Pin name is expected. NAND Tetris HDL error. Dang, I'm behind, way behind on the 5 minute per chip thing. Load the chip, load the test script. Wait, I can't load the chip though. Trying to load chip into hardware simulator. Okay. I mean, even in his code, I mean, like, okay, he's building an ALU chip right now, but, and the way he's using it, like, I don't see any imports or anything. Yeah, it says line 51 pin name is expected. That the line is missing some component pin. Okay, so this is the ALU, right? And yeah, these are all comments. And then, yeah, it just, what am I missing? Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, one thing is, but no, I don't think that's what I'm missing. Like, yeah, look. Yeah, this outputs 1NZR, and this takes in 1NZR. So, yeah, I don't think I'm missing that. So, what is line 51 exactly? So, right here, right, or one of these. Right. 1y0 is the input for the ny and 2y0. Wow, I really don't know what the problem is here. Um, it's definitely not the space. Um, hmm. Kind of need to just put it in ChatGPT and cut my losses here. Um, I could add it to my terminal, GPT-4. That'd be an interesting project for later. Um, why am I getting error on line 15? Um, pin name is expected. Okay. Oh wow, right, of course. What the hell am I doing? Okay, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I can't just say 1, I guess? Mm, there is no true chip. Okay, so I basically can't hold it like constant like this. I don't have the one integer. I haven't made it. Yeah, why am I doing that? Okay. So I can't, my solution doesn't make sense because, I mean, it makes sense to hold one constant, but it's just, I can't actually use one since I haven't defined it. Right. We're building a computer from scratch, so how could I just use one? Yeah, so if I use, okay, if I just do an AND with the same input, then I'm either going to get a 0 or a 1, depending on if it's a 1 or a 0. Oh my gosh, wait. How did I not see that? Wait, that just works. Yeah, you just NAND literally, yeah, this is it. Ah, man, I feel stupid now, but okay. We're learning, guys, okay? So, it's okay. Perfect. Now I need to load the test here. And I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out. Is this... Okay, first of all, maybe I could just... yeah, maybe I could just run it, you know? Because, okay, so if the input's 0, the output is 1. There you go. If the input is 1, and then the output... Oh, I should stop it. Yeah. Then the output. Okay, I broke it. I definitely broke it, right? 100%. I think I broke it. Well, let's see. Stop, and then the input is 1. Ah, okay. So now let's run it. Yes! Okay, perfect. So that works. Yeah, I mean, I should still try to test it properly though with their test script. Um, so maybe I will, you know? Maybe I will do that. Let's try that. There's a not test. So let's see. Okay, and output file is not .out. yeah, okay, they're gonna do the thing that I already am doing, but okay, so maybe they already ran the test. So if I see a not.out in projects, yeah, okay. Um, so not.out, yeah, it might have also been added here, right? And then other ones probably don't have that. Oh, they do. They do already have an output. Okay, well, hmm. Oh, okay. Maybe let's change it. Okay, and see what happens if I if I run. Let's just see what happens if I run it. So I just ran it, the test. Wow, it actually did make this. Okay. Wait, let's try it again, but in front of our eyes, just to be sure. Um, reset and run. Wow, dude, that works. Perfect. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, comparison ended successfully. Perfect. So that means it did look at the compare or the results as well. So, all right. Okay, that was cool. See, ChatGPT can be helpful if you actually use it properly instead of just cheating. Um, okay. So, and is the next one. All right. Where is that? There. Okay. So, and let's see. Yeah. Okay. So now we have an or if we need to, or a not rather. We wait, yeah, not NAND. Not NAND would work. Haha. I think that should work. I mean, logically that makes perfect sense. Yeah, that works. Okay. So I just have to use a not and the in. Oh no, first let's do a NAND. Not NAND is what I meant to say. So the input would be, or A is A, B is gonna be B, and output is gonna be the input to not. So I think I can call it in not, and then I can call it not, where input is gonna be in not, and output is gonna be out. Okay, now if this works, that would be first try, and that'd be really cool. So let's see. And oh shoot, okay. Oh, I'm missing semicolon. No problem, no problem. We'll call it first try still, if it logically is correct at least. Um, okay, and yeah, so that's the code. Looks good to me. Okay, and then let's load the test script, which is and test. Alright, and let's look at the and output file. And let's mix it up just to mess with it. Okay. Alright, and let's run it now. Okay, that looks good. Yes! Okay, perfect. So that was like a minute. We're breezing through this. Alright, perfect. Let's do the OR now. Okay, OR. Okay. So OR, so input here is from a, oh, I'm in the wrong one. I'm in the OR 16 one right now. I was confused why I'm seeing a bit bus or whatever it's called. Okay. So let's see. Okay, for or, with which ones do I have? I have and, not, and, oh yeah, so that's not and, okay. Not input, or not and, so and first, I guess. So and A equals B. Wait, I am right about that, right? Like, it is not and. 100%, right? Like, obviously, because, like, because, for A and B, right, like, and would give true for this, which I guess we want true for that too. So it's not exactly not and. Because, yeah, I mean, these are right, but then this one it gets wrong if I do not and, because it would just give me, and would give me 1 here, but that's what I want for or as well. Yeah, so, um, wait, which ones do I have? I have not and and, right? Okay. Yeah, so wait, let's just write their truth tables out while I'm at it, right? So and A and B. Okay, and yeah, it would be false, and then 1, right? Yeah, and then the one I'm trying to do is A or B, and there it's 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? So it's kind of like and in that, you know, it's 3 of one kind and then 0 or 1 of another, but it's not quite flipped like that. Yeah. Yeah, not and would get this wrong, and it would actually get what the hell? Not and is nan, so obviously it's not going to be the right one. Okay, I'm really embarrassing myself here. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. Mm, let's try to use nan then, because you should be able to make anything out of nans. So if I can use that, then that would be cool. So nan is here. Oh, wait, it's not nan? No, wait, no, it's not. Yeah, it's not. What if it's NAND and NAND? So, nah, that doesn't work. Hmm. Okay, I need a list of what I actually have. I have NAND, I have not, I have AND. Okay. Yeah, so if I try NAND, okay, obviously not NAND is AND, so that doesn't work. I'm trying to make OR. I like the logic, or what is it called, Boolean function way of thinking about this instead of looking at the truth tables. So if I do like NAND, not NAND, that doesn't work because that's AND. If I do not AND, that's obviously NAND. So it has to be NAND something. But what the hell is NAND? NAND what? NAND NAND and? I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. Okay. So not AND. NAND and. Okay. Let's concretize that for a sec. So my AND would be like, well, NAND needs 2 inputs, so be like and, well, I'm trying to make and. No, I'm trying to make or. Whoopsies. Yeah, so let's see. So if I do like A and B, and then I do like not A. Wait, this can't be the right way to think about this, dude. Hold on. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Okay, so let's start with NAND, right? Yep, it's not super far off from AND in this way. It's just like, okay, it has these two right, and these two flipped, right? So when they're the same, NAND is kind of wrong. I see. I want to flip that, right? If they're the same, the inputs, I want to flip whatever NAND gives. Otherwise, I don't want to flip, right? So I see. If they're the same, then not NAND. Otherwise, NAND. Right. Okay. So like, basically, if AND, then NAND. Wait, if they're the same, then not NAND. Sorry. Wait, no, that's not. Shoot. Bruv. Okay. I need XOR because I. No, not that either. Okay, what the hell? Okay, NAND. what happens if I do a NAND with NANDs? Okay, let's just play with it for a sec, okay? So if I do NAND, NAND, NAND of A, B, A, B, what do I even get? Because I'm trying to make OR, but let's see what I get. So if I do this, right, then for 0, 0, okay, I'll always have the same thing in here. Yeah. So, wait, since I will always have either 0, 0 or 1, 1 in here, this functional basically, if it's 0, 0, it's 1. If it's 1, 1, it's... Yeah. So 0, 0, NAND 0, 0 is 0 NAND. Yeah, okay, it's basically 0. And then if I do 0, 1, I get 1. And wait, 1. Yeah, this just gives me NAND. If I do 1, 0, that gives me 1. Yeah. Okay, the only time I get 0, 0 basically is when both are 0. Otherwise, obviously, I get 1, and then I get 1, 1. So, that's dumb. Yeah, so not or is like nor. And is like, yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, because there was this like, um, I don't remember the name, like bool, not Boolean law, or whatever. I don't know what it was called, but like, it's like if it's not A and B, it's basically like having a negative, right? Because you distribute the not to make it not A or not B, I believe. Right, right. So, for example, 0, 0 is 1, which is the same as not 0 or not 1, or not 0, which is 1. So, right, and I don't know why, but that makes me just like want to say that not and should be or, even though it's NAND. It's weird that, yeah, right. So is NAND, that means, wow, okay, I'm looking stupid, but okay, so this essentially means that this is NAND. Oh, genius. Okay, super genius. So, yeah, okay. This, right. I don't know why that took so long to recognize, but okay. Not A or not B is NAND. So now I have NAND in terms of an OR. Yeah, that's perfect. So now you can think of, I just have to move it, right? Like, I just have to move the A and not A and not B on the other side of the equation. How do I do that though? So like not A, NAND, not B? Or like what? can apply, so this isn't relevant here, but okay, if I apply a not here, well, that wouldn't work. That would give me AND. So not A or not B is NAND. So not, wait. This isn't like regular algebra. I kind of want to add like, wait, not A or X. Or not A or nothing equals NAND B. I kind of want to say it doesn't even make any sense, but okay, hold on. Okay, I see. It's because I don't have the, yeah, now this is right. So, okay, so if I do not NAND, doesn't that give me AND? Yeah, of course it does. Wait. If I do not, that gives me not A and B, which is AND. That's how I implemented AND. But how? No, that makes sense. Yeah, if I add a not here, then that's going to become A and B. If I add a not. Yeah. So I can't just apply a not to the... Okay, so maybe if I can apply just to the A? Can I do not A NAND not B? Yeah, that makes sense, right? So if I do not A NAND not B. Right, so if I do not A, I think that's pretty much, that has to be right. Not A NAND not B should give me A or B. That seems right, but hold on, I need to make sure to myself I can prove it. Because we started off with this, and then I expanded that to get this. Right. So if we start off with the things being... Wait, hold on. First of all, let me just... Yeah. So if we start off with the things being knotted... Yeah, there you go. Then you just get A or B. Perfect. So yeah, it needs to be not A and not B, but not A, not B. So essentially, yeah, you can write it like that, but this is basically not NAND. Not A NAND, not B. Yeah. I could also write it as not A and not B, not. But okay, whatever. This seems right to me, so we'll give it a shot. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here is not A and not B. Okay. So first we'll do a not, and we will input as A and output as not A. Then we will do the B version of that, which will give this not, and then we can do the NAND inputs. So that would be A equals not A, B equals not B, and output is output. Okay. So this gives, let's see. I mean, I could just test it, but I want to make I don't want to test it without being pretty sure that, or without knowing why this works. Um, right, so if I look at the truth table, what I'm doing here is I'm flipping these inputs. That's why it works. Because if you flip, yeah, I'm flipping all the inputs, right? So for these, we know it's right? Like if you flip 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, that's fine. Because they both give 1. And that's what OR does. But then for 0, 0, and 1, 1, yeah, this is what I was thinking initially. Like if there was a way to flip these, and I don't know why I didn't initially see that I should just put a not, and it will flip these. And even if it flips these, that's okay. So yeah. Yeah. It's crucial not to put the not outside the NAND though, which is kind of how I thought of it initially, because that just gives you AND again. But what you want to flip is the inputs, not the output. Right. Right. Okay, this is making sense. This is starting to make sense. This is starting to make a lot of sense. Okay. Alright, so now I can actually test it because I understand why it works. Okay. I guess you never actually... Do you need to understand why it works to test it? Technically, I guess not. I mean, I could have just used intuition, quote-unquote, and been like, yeah, this just makes sense, but now it really makes sense. Alright. Wait, no, that's not the one I'm testing. Testing or... My script will be or test. And let's run. Perfect. So we have that. Took a little bit longer than I should have again, but next, let's just move on. Okay, exclusive OR. Oops. Okay. Alright, exclusive OR. So this one is not A and B, or A and not B. Wait, what am I doing, dude? Wait, was this always up here? Why didn't I just look at it initially? This is literally... Well, what the hell? This is literally right there. Man, it's right there. What, was it always there? I guess for the... No, for the... I see. For the initial logic gates, for the primitive ones, I bet it wasn't like that, right? It was like using OR, which I can't use, obviously. Like, I haven't defined it yet. So, I mean, like, obviously, it's different here, but I can just copy, not copy, but use the definition of the gate. It's already in terms of stuff I've already defined. So, I mean, this is not even, this is just stupid. I could just, we're just doing not, okay, so input equals, oh wait, I'm a little confused if is it a capital N? Yeah, okay. Alright. So first you flip the not, or flip the A to get not A. Then you flip the B to get the not B. Then you do the AND with the input not A. Oops, sorry. A is not A and B is B. And you also need to define that out is what do I call this? Not A and B. And then the other AND is like this. Not, or A and not B, and then the final OR is basically not A and B, B is A and not B, and then output is output. Okay, I mean this works. This is a definition. I just applied it. I don't need to think too hard about that. Okay. So there we go. Alright, then let's load up the script. Okay. And let's run it. Alright. Looks like it's working. Sick. Alright, so that took way less time. I feel like this is how all these projects go. Like, things that should be trivial take a lot of time. And then, once you understand the basic stuff, the medium level stuff doesn't take any time. And then the hard stuff, again, takes time. Anyway, let's do the multiplexer. I hope it is similar to this in that I can just apply. Okay, no, I don't know if I can just apply definition here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so one thing is maybe there's a more optimal way to implement exclusive OR, because this is the definition, right? But maybe there's some optimization. No, I don't think so. I do not think so. Yeah, because it's not a very complex function. But I'm sure we will optimize later, right? I'd love to optimize some Boolean functions. Just seems like a cool thing to do. Anyway. Alright. So if it's 0, then A, otherwise B. Okay. So how do I check if selector is 0? And then use that. I don't know exactly. I mean, there must be some example I could just look at, but I don't want to come up with it. Yeah, I want to come up with it. So let's see. I see. So one thing is like, if I do selector or A, right? Then I think I just get A, right? Because if selector is 0 and A is 1, then I get 1. Selector's 1 and A is 0, I still get 1. Okay, so never mind. I don't just get A. Okay, I don't want to just use nands because that's cringe. Let's use like a simpler one. So like and Oh yeah, I think you can use two ands. I don't know why, but it makes sense. So let's see. If you do a selector, a and selector, then hmm. Okay, let's think through this. Just the double and for a sec. I don't know why, but kind of seems to make sense to me. So, oopsies. I'm just gonna put the definition of or here. Okay, or how I made it work. Yeah. Okay. So for this one, if I do and a and selector, and then and that with b. Yeah. So what does that give me? For the case of, so let's put the selector at the end, right? So a equals 0, b equals 0, selector equals 0. I get, let's see, so 0 and 0. So I get 0, right? With, okay. And then, let's see, I'm trying to output 1 if it's, a if it's, yeah. So, no, this doesn't make any sense actually. I'm conditioning things on b kind of, and that wouldn't work. Yeah. Maybe an or here would be better. Still 0 there, but then if a is 1, maybe this. Because if a is 1, I still end up getting 0, which isn't right. But if I make it or, then I have 1, 1. No, sorry, 1, 0, and then 1, 0, which is 1. However, if I make it 1, 1, 0. I mean, the truth tables can take forever at this point. I need to use logic, but let's just sanity check. That still gives 1, which is wrong. Damn. Okay. Right. What I'm trying to do is as it says, if cell equals 0, then I want A, else B. So how would I do that? I'm trying to condition the output. So I want it to be A in one case, and then B in another case. Yeah. That's weird. That's weird. Can I, like, is there a way to extract A and or B? So, like, something that just gives me the first input, basically. So if I do, does AND do that? Or, like, something that just mirrors the first input. 0, 0, 1, 1. Nope, this one doesn't do it. This one doesn't do it. This one doesn't do it. Okay, I guess this one flips it, which is useful, maybe. So, yeah. Okay. So this flips it. Yeah. Hmm. Well, let's see. What do I have so far? Okay, I also have or. Okay. Yeah. So, in other words, if selector is 1, then B. Otherwise A. Right. I like to think of it like that. So, if selector is 1, selector yeah, but obviously that doesn't like change the fact that I need an if statement here. Hmm. Okay, I think I need to be able to extract the input somehow. That makes sense to me. So, what could I use? Not makes some sense, but it's like the opposite of it. And, yeah, not, I don't know. Okay. Okay, so if I do A and B, and not A, and not B, no, hmm. Let's see. In the case of 0, 0, I get 0. In the case of 1, 0, oh yeah, I mean, unless they're both 1, I won't get a 1. So this is like doing an, wait, hold on. No, because if they're both 0, yeah, it's still not, okay. Maybe I could do an OR, and that would be cool. So 0, 0, I would actually get a 1. And 1, 0, I guess we'll do 0, 1. 0, 1, I would get, now neither of them will be true, so I'll get a 0, and then same problem with 1, 0. And then I think for 1, 1, I'll still get a true. Yeah, okay. So, this is interesting because it tells me if they're the same or not. Yeah, this tells me if they're the same input or not. Can I use that? The same input or not? So once I know if they're the same input or not, can I do anything with that? Well, then I can just output it. Because if they're the same input. But if they're not the same input, then what? If they're not the same input, then I have to figure out what the selector is. Yeah. Well, then we're back to the same problem. I didn't really solve anything here. Okay, what if you just figure out what the selector is, bro? How about that? Okay, fine. So if I do A in selector, I'll know if they're the same input or not. And then if they're both 0, I'll put 0. If they're both 1, then it could be output 0 or 1. I've also thought through this before, so it's kind of embarrassing that I don't remember how to do the if check. But alright, so not, let's see what this tells me, not A or selector. No, let's just do A or selector. Okay, A or selector tells me if one of them is, at least one of them is true. And then that tells me if one of them is, yeah, so A or selector tells me if one of them is true. And then that tells me if they're both the same, which, like, they're not. Oh, well, yeah, okay, that tells me they're both the same. Yeah. Right, if I get a 1 here from this, yeah, then I know what they are. They're both 1. Bruv, that's obvious. But if I get a 0, then I don't know which one is 1 and which one is 0. Yeah, but I guess I could just like I could just do the and the or, and then that will give it to me. Yeah, I guess it would. Because if I do a and cell, yeah, okay, and then I can just basically not them, right? Okay, so if I do a or cell and then I do not a or cell, and if it's still 1, well, they could both be 1. So then I'll do a or not cell, and at this point, if it's still 1, then I know that they're both 1 because I've knotted them both individually. Still gotten 1. If at this point it's a 1, yeah. However, so if it's a 0, then I know cell is the 1, right? And if that's a 0, then I know A is the thing. Okay. So if 0, oopsies, 0, then A equals 1, and cell equals 0. Well, I guess I really only care about cell. Okay, this is so stupid. Because it's, yeah, it's not checking whether or not cell is 0 or 1. That's not, it's more so how do I make certain behavior based on that, right? Yeah. Right, so what I'm trying to say is if A or cell, so the function I'm trying to make is A or cell and not A or cell. This will give me the value of, for example, if this is, if they're both, come on now, if they're both 0, that's gonna give me 0. If they're both 1, that's gonna give me 1. If cell is 1, that's still gonna give me 1. And if cell is 0, the other one's 1. That will give me 0. So this gives me the value of cell. This is cell. Right. I don't know if that's useful. I don't think it is, but let's see. So if I have this function, yeah, what the hell is the point of this? This is stupid. I don't understand what the point of this would be. Yeah, okay. I think I need a hint from ChatGPT. I can't believe it, but yeah, I don't. I don't see how to do this. Okay, wait. Let's think of it this way. Okay, so how do you condition based on the thing? How would you condition A and B? Yeah, this is what I should have been thinking all along. Okay, so if you do cell and A, okay, if cell is 0, you want to output B. So let's just say cell or A and cell or B. Okay, so if cell is 0 and A is 1, what do you say cell and A and cell and B? Okay, so if cell is 0, then okay, you want an OR here, maybe B, and then A is 0, then well, if fucking B is 0 too, then I'm in trouble. Yeah. Okay, it's there's like there must be some way to think through this that I'm how to think of an answer to this. Okay, well this is the friggin' answer, so I don't know what give me that. Hey, I was actually super close to that. I had something like that, right? Cell and A or cell, yeah. Okay, I was getting there, but not there. Yeah, so if it's, ah man, this kind of makes sense. If there's a not here, then yeah, because there's a not here. That's kind of like saying cell is 0, so I'll put A, whatever that may be. If it's 0, then wait, does that even work? If cell is 0 and A is 0, oh, that will be 0. If cell is 1 and A is 1, that will still be 0. But if cell is 1, you don't care, right? Well, anyway, so I'll just use that and implement it basically. Okay, fine, let's not do that. Let's think through it for half a second. How the hell is this checking for if cell is 0 to that? well, let's see if cell is 0 first, okay? So if cell is 0, ET output A. If it's, let's say A and B are 0 and 0, well, it will be 0. If B is 1, A is 0, it will still be 0. Okay, if cell is 1 and B is 0, that's gonna give... I see, okay. So you already, because these are opposites, this will never be the case that they're both true. I see. Since it will never be the case that they're both true, you're basically selecting based on... You're selecting this OR only if A is... You're selecting... Okay, hold on. Let's read this. So they're never going to be the same. You'll never have a 0, 0 case or a 1, 1 case. So it's either 0 or 1 and 1 is 0, right? And the oneness of this is determined partially by this and this. And then this and this. The tricky case is if you're returning the thing, if you're returning the 1, not returning, but like if it's 1 and the 1 is here, not here, but you're trying to do B, which is the case. B is 0, cell is 1. Because then this is 0. So you're both 0, 0. Okay, I mean you can have 0, 0 case, but yeah, no, you can have it. Oopsies. What did I mean to say there? Alright, let me read this. Broken into not. But why does this work, bruv? Okay, I mean it's not intuitive to me why this actually works, unfortunately. Like, I kind of get it. I see the point about the cell being, you know, since if it's 0 you want to return A, so you're doing not cell here, because 0, and otherwise this, and then it makes sense to me that you're doing OR, because you return the thing here or the thing here. I just don't quite see just yet why this works. in its entirety. But for now, I understand how to do it, so we'll just do that. Okay, so the notness of cell is a thing to use. So the input will be cell, the output will be not cell. Then you want to AND A equals A, B equals not cell, out equals not, what do I call this? If not cell, and then and B or A equals cell, B equals B, out equals else, and then or A equals if not cell. Maybe these variable names reflect my poor understanding of the solution. I mean, they definitely do, but hopefully when I come back to think about this, if I do, then I'll be able to parse it better. Okay, let's give it a whirl. So, what is this? Or, right? Then, no wait, I'm not doing or. I'm doing mux. Multiplexer. Alright. Cool. Damn, unfortunately that actually worked. But okay. Alright, I'm a little hungry, so let's take a break.